Well, we're having a food drive for Food for Thought and the VFW, which you know because you're amazing and put it on. So trying to collect food, at least on our part, for the kids in town who might be homeless or go without on the weekends so that they come back to school on Monday ready to learn and have the same educational opportunities as kids who regularly have food in their home.
Let's talk about how many kids we have in this program right now.
Sure. Right now we're at 171 kids, which is actually a lot for the very beginning of the year. Every year the kids have to fill out a new permission slip, so we start over fresh. And we ended last year with approximately 560.
This program is so needed because these kids over the weekend are not getting the food that they really need to support themselves. A lot of these kids, that's why their families are applying for this. Otherwise, their food during the day is usually what they're getting at school, right?
Right. They get free and reduced lunches and breakfast at the school, and then when they go home, there's no food in the house. And we know a lot of our families very well, and we know some of them take advantage of the other food banks that are here in town. But for a lot of those families, that food will last maybe 3 days, and then they go the rest of the week with absolutely nothing in the house.
Shauna, this food drive will be over at 1. How can people donate after this?
Well, you can make a check payable to Kiwanis Food for Thought, and you can mail it to P.O. Box 355, Pahrump, Nevada 89041, and or you can always, I think, stop by the station and drop something off, and I'm sure Deanna will call me, so that's not a problem.
It can go on way after this food drive, 727-9400, extension 201. These kids, it doesn't stop after today, does it?
No, it doesn't. Also, Creekside Hospice is collecting food through the month of September to help with our Food for Thought program. And they're always taking donations for both the VFW Food Pantry and our Food for Thought program at American First National Bank.
I have to say, Shauna, you're a veteran. Thank you for your service. You know how much the food bank there at the VFW needs items too.
Yeah, they have, the last number I heard was almost 200 people that were collecting food, and they have a budget of $800. And when you're trying to feed people for 4 weeks on $800 when you have that many people on the program, it makes the money not go so far. I mean, you're talking like a can of ravioli and a can of can of Vienna sausages maybe. But they're managing with the donations that they get from the public to help feed those veterans that come in. They can come in once a week, 3 days a week, I believe, but you'd have to check, call the VFW for sure for the dates and times.